The moment that you've been waiting for has finally come, and this is the final day of match day 5. And of course, this championship here at the FUFA Technical Center as Prosper Soccer Academy just waits to take on Viper Sports Club junior team in a game that everyone is waiting for in high hopes and anticipations to seeing how these two will be behaving today. And of course, looking forward to seeing how who the question hangs will be winning the championship today. Of course, this being the final day, all eyes will be on these two teams as they come out. Of course, these two teams have also been very high scoring, and they definitely come here knowing that Bull FC has already won their game, their final and fourth game. In the earlier game, they are managing to dissipate Friends of Soccer Academy 4-0. So this one will be another that we'll be looking forward to seeing how they will be behaving as the two troops come out from the dugouts to ensure that we get that optical nutrition in regards to beautiful football and high ambitions, high intensity, free-flowing. Everything should be on the table. But good news for that man shot number 8, Abubakar Walusimbi, beg your pardon, back in the setup there for Vipers Sports Club. As yesterday's events when he took an injury, but it's good to see him back up on his feet in good health to come and captain this Vipers team to what they are coming too close to the championship. And of course, they will definitely have to work so hard because Prosper Soccer Academy also come here with the same ambition. Theirs is also to win, and that's why you can see they do not even have a smile on their face because they definitely know that this game means business. As of course we wait for that man in the center. Matovo Ismail will be leading the lines here as we continue to hear the anthem of the Federation of Uganda's Football Association currently underway to charge those batteries up and try to ensure that the mood is properly set as we wait for another big game, the Magnifico here at the FUFA Technical Center. And of course you can see that already formalities are really put underway, and we just continue to see how these two, but of course Viper Sports Club smartly donning that up top blue with the white shorts, as Prosper Soccer Academy will maintain that red and black, and looking forward to ensuring that they overturn the tide. Bull FC having gone up now, of course these two teams very ambitious to trying themselves to seeing how they will manage to win the championship. They will have to fight here and make sure that things go as planned, as of course they try to improve on their statistics and of course their records in regards to how they perform in this game. Well, the referee there, Matovo Ismail, very much around to ensure that things go as planned. Kasada Kennedy and Namugere Bibian, not forgetting Nwamanya Nelson, who now goes to do the fourth official's duties as we see the aerial view, the beautiful pictures here at the FUFA Technical Center in Njeru. You could see patches of green, but definitely the most outstanding green is the artificial turf that shows the insignia of this place. That man, Abubakar Walusimbi, beg your pardon, is back in the setup to captain this Vipers team in regards to their ambitions of flying forward, as formalities are currently being swept away to give us a clear chance to see how the behaviors of these two teams in regards to powering forward for that glorious moment that will be coming on after this fixture will be coming. But Matovo Ismail still trying to make sure that the two representatives are taken through in regards to how this game has to be treated. And of course they will also continue to engage each other in regards to behavior that will be put on display today as we wait for his instructions for what will be happening. But just to remind you that coming into this game, of course, Bull FC junior team replacing Viper Sports Club junior team up top of the table with those 11 points, having won their game against Friends of Soccer Academy. That was 4-0. And of course, Prosper Soccer Academy, that means who have been sitting second, have been dropped now to third place, a position I'm very sure that they will not sit in comforts, but they definitely have a task here as they take on Viper Sports Club junior team. But Prosper Sports Club Academy too also come here with a big reputation given their behavior in the previous fixture, where they managed to put a whitewash of 7 goals past Mbarara Sports Academy in this game. So it means that two of the high scoring teams come to face off with each other. Coach Ballet Daniel will sit tightly there on the technical bench and try to see how he inspires this Viper Sports Club junior team in regards to going forward as head coach of this Vipers team. There you have the aerial pictures of the turf here at the FUFA Technical Center, and Prosper Soccer Academy have made it tradition to always start with a prayer as Vipers too try to get bodies warmed up for what is bound to be an exciting fixture as everyone now sits on the edges of their seats. The coach there, the head coach Sally Ronald, looking on with intent as this is the time for him to try and give the power that is necessary to help Prosper Soccer Academy get on the front pedal, and the referee, without making a mistake, gets us underway, and Vipers trying to knock that ball about and looking for a chance to try and draw fast blood as that ball just goes over the bar. Well, trying to get some bit of pace injected in the game, and that ball just goes outside. And the player goes to the ground. Diarra Muzungu, the man who will be looking forward to increasing on his tally in this championship. They took a knock there and didn't really look so good. He was trying to haggle for that ball, and this time round the man who's donning the captain's armband, looking on as the referee allows the player to go and continue with the recovery on the sidelines. 1 minute so far played, and the bodies are not yet warmed up, given the fact that the sun is up there in the skies. Abdu, or Abubakar, the name Abdu keeps coming into my mind, but perhaps maybe as time goes ahead, Abubakar will definitely stick. Good intervention there from Walamu, and ball back to Abubakar Walusimbi. Will be a throw into Vipers, who will definitely look to getting that rhythm, knowing that they're up against one of those free-flowing football playing teams. Oliminyara piling the pressure on the other end, goes to the ground. The referee says not enough to convince him. Walamu. And that ball is cannon to the front. And a sweet inviting ball to Jonas Simwe into Wandera Hakim. You can see that they're not afraid to knock that ball about. Prosper Soccer Academy. Shot taken, but Diarra Muzungu not being able to get a proper footing to that ball, and didn't really make proper use of it, as Vipers now have a chance to turn defense into attack, fighting for the 50-50s, but getting away there. Oyuke Patrick, one of those who will be called upon to try and aid this ball sent in the path of Shevon Penje, but hasn't really come off well. Well, the fans there coming in full voice, you can hear, as they try to urge the boys to engage the heaviest of gears. Oh, now Prosper Soccer Academy finding themselves on the back foot, but playing the ball away from danger. Lovely back heel there from Sekanjako Frank. And still fly forward. Kintu into the area, but Blue Shirts not very present. Tumwesigye Farouk was there, but didn't put enough contact onto that ball. And Fred Mohanguzi, good reception there from Jonas Simwe. Wonderful work done there by Walusimbi. Now Vipers have a chance to shoot on sight, but Kola Arafat maybe being a little too ambitious there and not making proper contact. Wandera Hakim trying to look for Asimwe. Wandera Hakim getting onto that ball, and will deliver this free kick. 5 minutes already adrift of kickoff, and Prosper Soccer Academy nil, Vipers Sports Club Junior Team nil. Fred Mohanguzi, Jonas Simwe sends that ball inside, and there you have it. Diarra reacting, but you could see that that man who's given the right to man that goal, Mugera Dennis, making that quick reaction. Slots in the state of a tutor. Jonas Simwe is one of those who caused so much havoc yesterday for Barada Sports Academy. One of those who caused so much havoc to Bull FC. Now you can see the exchanges from Shevon Penje as Vipers cannon that ball up front. Wandera Hakim. Good ball into the path of Diarra Muzungu, who gives it away. And Fred Mohanguzi trying to chase, but Lusimbi, who got onto that ball, also gave away possession as Diarra Muzungu being set up to fly forward. Well, Farouk Lubega coming into the setup today, and maybe the head coach Malay Daniel saw it as an option to get the young lad onto the pitch and maybe give this Vipers team options, especially from playing out from the back. Fighting the pressure, but good hold-up play there from the defenders of this Stephen Mugisha. Prosper well, the smiles continue in the stands, knowing the magnitude of this game. The head coach, Matovo Ismail, calling Frank Sekanjako closer for some words of caution. Yesterday got a yellow card. I'm sure he's one of those who's really earmarked for some drama. And Asimwe John trying to fly onto that ball, but didn't really get quite to it, as it skipped outside for a throw in. Asimwe John doing enough to get onto that ball, but giving away possession. Now Vipers will pile the pressure on the other end. Oliminyara making the run, but confident play from the goalkeeper. Onasa Kalulu being one of those outstanding players for this Prosper team. And Owalamu there trying to communicate, but didn't really put proper weight onto that ball, as Sebon Penje was standing on the far side, ready to make that run. You have there Kamodo, the #1 fan of this Vipers Sports Club junior team. Not yet finding his voice. You can see the gestures there, only complaints. Lovely play there, as see that Kola trying to inject a few paces. Vipers playing themselves away from danger into the path of Asimwe John. Can he release Diarra quickly? Still holds on to that ball. Plays in Fred Mohanguzi. Good feed there from Fred Mohanguzi, who's slicing through the crowd, but that is a good retrieve by Farouk to Mesije. And Walu Simbi just releasing Kola on the far side. It's a player down on the ground. You can see Mohanguzi Fred as he was slicing through this Vipers crowd, trying to get to Oyuke Patrick. And the player currently on the ground will not really bother the medical team. Sonko Hafidu, another flying fullback there. Delivered balls yesterday, some of those culminated into goals. Sebon Penje. Sebon Penje, one of those tricky players they have to be aware of. And of course, Diarra Muzongo trying to pull the trigger. Didn't come off well, as just found a brick wall in the stead, as Wandera. Oh, that was a little risky. And Ratib or Hakim Semoko. Sebon Penje. Sure, he will hold on to that play, and Diarra put in the play, but the referee says he was offside, but nonetheless, that ball had hit the woodwork. The concept was good, and the ball was released late there, and surely he was standing in acres of space. And of course, Vipers Sports Club continue their survival series. Kola Arafat allowing Sebon Penje to get onto that ball, and Patrick Oyuke coming to intervene, but Vipers are eager to get that ball moving, and Tumwesije takes a hand onto his face. A red card has been given, and Wandera Hakim gets the red card for that play against Tumwesije Farouk. Coach Malay there giving some explanations in regards to the incident, but that was so clumsy by this player, experienced at least in comparison to his colleagues. Well, now talks will continue. And you can see that for a kick in the face. Wandera Hakim surely was not going to escape that one. Looking at that in hindsight, surely that was very harsh. Very harsh. Kick in the face, straight red card. Well, we just have to wait and see how much damage was done as Tumwesije Farouk continues to get the attention of the medical team there. As now, as we speak, Prosper Soccer Academy are a man less after that straight red card to Hakim Wandera. After that infringement or that Tai Chi kick onto the face of Tumwesije Farouk. Ball sent in the area and just headed away. The Vipers now have a one-man advantage. Question is, can they take advantage of that? Or can Prosper make use of their inferior numbers now to try and power themselves? Well, any of the team that wins here will definitely have a chance of winning this championship. And if they end in a draw, it means that Bull Football Club junior team will be smiling its way to the bank. Kalulu Nasa just welcomes that ball towards him. Prosper Soccer Academy. Jonas Simwe hounded to the ground. The referee says it will be a free kick to Prosper. Well, a substitution signal has been made there by the referee as
substitution for Vipers FC junior team. Coming off the pitch, the Indian player Farouk Tumwesije.
Casanio Leonard comes in the place of Tumwesije Farouk, who will not be able to continue after that kick to the face. Definitely prayers of the Vipers players and the fans will be with him to ensure that he gets the necessary treatment to get back to his normal health. Prosper still knocking on that door. Now Sebon Penje holding on well, but lovely play there from Asimwe John to slice through this blue crowd and goes to the ground. The referee says it will be a free kick to Prosper Soccer Academy, and you can see that Prosper with the man down. They definitely play well and very present. The president of the Federation of Uganda's Football Association. Oh, can't really miss this game. This is not a game to miss, surely. As the magnitude was already stepped up as soon as the fixture was drawn. Minyara trying to set up Ankola Arafat, but UK Patrick, Fred Mohanguzi. Back to Oyuke Patrick. Well, it means that the Prosper players now have to work twice as much. And Sonko Hafidu applying some good energy there on the flanks. I'm sure he will be flying with a lot of limitations as he tries to get that ball in the area, but UK Patrick. And strike taken! And that was very close. It looks like one of the options that Prosper Soccer Academy will definitely have to exploit. Shoot from close range. But looking at how they've been playing, even in the last 8 minutes, and so they've played as though they are not a man down already. Sebumpenje making the run, and of course Diarra Muzungu not moving. Just, Vipers now looking very disorganized as Prosper Soccer Academy pile all the pressure. Good reception there from the Prosper player, and that could be in miscue. You can see that Oyuke Patrick, comfortable play on the ball. Sebumpenje still going. Sebumpenje gets back to Patrick Oyuke. Free kick there, and the referee will surely reach out to his pocket, and a yellow card to Kasanya Leonard. Well, a big chance for Prosper Soccer Academy to try out something from a dead ball situation. And of course, the man in goal, Mugera Dennis, awaits that drop ball in the area, but just takes some gloves to it and cannons it up front in hopes that Oliminyara had made the run. Kasanya Leonard going down, and the referee says it's a ball to Prosper. Now it means that tentatively Hakim Semuko has been deployed in the area where Wandera Hakim was operating, which means they won't have so many numbers committed up front as Vipers continue to knock that ball about. Sebumpenje coming back to help out in defense as Vipers now start to find that rhythm they have been searching for ever since this game started. Having a one-man advantage will surely play in their favor a little as Kasanya Lena tries to slice through the crowd. And still going, Walusimbi pulling the trigger, but hits a brick wall. And what about that for a miscue, and ball just goes outside. It's Prosper Soccer Academy to take the throw. The scoreline still reads 0-0, and Prosper Soccer Academy are a man down. But after that red card that was given to Wandera Hakim, having taken a Tai Chi kick in the face of Chumwesije Farouk, who has also been replaced here by Kasanya Leonard as he continues to get treatment, and everyone will be hoping that he gets back in his proper health as now Vipers come flying forward, and Kola tries to send that ball in. Oliminyara there, and of course that is an easy ball there from Kasanya Leonard to Kalulu. Sebumpenje still driving forward, surrounded by 3 blue shirts. They managed to dispossess him of that ball as Walusimbi backtracks now to come and help out in regards to manning that midfield. Kasanya Leonard on the flanks, running inside, cutting through, still getting that ball to Oliminyara, who wants to now contemplate a strike, but well played there by Asimwe John. And Prosper Soccer Academy surviving an onslaught as offside flag goes up against Diarra Muzungu. nje. Asimwe John releasing Diarra. The run is on now. Diarra been leading the top scorers log, but that goal by Mpasa Swabil, the Blue FC or the Bull FC player. Another infringement there spotted, and the referee will surely come close. He calls the culprit to the crime scene. Simwe John will definitely not want to go into the referee's yellow box, and you can see the words of caution. And given the inferior numbers they have now at the moment, as Kintu Habib will definitely try to improvise a cross inside. Ball headed away. UK Patrick failing to hold on to that ball, and see that Oliminyara was asking for that ball. Kintu Habib, Walusimbi into Kintu, crosses inside, and a free header there by Oliminyara, who buries that one home. And the referee says it was a handball. So that goal will definitely not stand. You can see that Vipers Sports Club junior team are trying to explore the option of playing through the wings. They're trying to use the prowess of Kintu Habib, who has been rather very accurate in those deliveries in the area. You could see how that ball was cut in. Minyara looks to have been the culprit to whom the handball was called against. Ball floated inside, headed away. Now the red shirts are in possession. Or UK Patrick can't pick a proper pass, concedes possession. And Ratib Gulanyago gets onto that ball, cuts back inside, and of course Kalulu Nasa with some quick reflexes there in goal to ensure that Vipers do not have their way. You can see that conversations continue in the stands. Simwe John receiving well, looks up, tries to go for a shot. It kisses the post. But what about that for a try? Mugera Dennis not happy. Not sure that defenders had anything to do, especially with that ball, because it came from deep outside the 18. Took a touch to it, and the touch was just enough to guide it onto the post. And Survival series continue for Vipers as they come forward. Muhanguzi Fred having a chance to nod from a tight angle, but referee says the player is down and will definitely have their health looked into. And it's Farouk Lobega who goes down to the ground. I'm sure that will give chance to the other players to go and rehydrate, but that ball coming inside. Muhanguzi Fred was present, but the goalkeeper clashed with his teammate. You can see there Mugera Dennis and Farouk Lobega just ramming into each other. One trying to save, of course both were trying to do the same job. Chance here now, but a heavy touch. Muhanguzi Fred giving away a chance there and denying Prosper a chance to catch this Viper on a break. Well, even when they now are a man down, it looks like Prosper Soccer Academy have tried to create the most decent chances. Good ball there into the path of Kasanya Leonard, but Kalulu Nasa present to just make welcome to that ball. Simwe John released. Scanning around to place that ball, and he will try to fire it in the path of Diarra, who doesn't really get there first, and the goalkeeper just getting it on the roll as Oliminyara is played here up front. Good chest, but doesn't react well, and of course a shot is taken. It's now Diarra. Still making the run, Diarra. And that ball will settle for a throw-in in favor of Vipers Sports Club. Will be free kick to Vipers Sports Club. As they now come asking the question on the other end. They come drilling forward. On the blind side, they are trying to sneak through, but a touch was taken by the men in red, and it will be a corner kick to Vipers. And Walusimbi Abubakar, man who looks to be going to have a take. They will be very desperate to make use of their superior number here and try and cause a few upsets in that Prosper Soccer Academy defense. Walusimbi scanning around and not taking the best of crosses there in regard to that corner. Of course, Bull FC still hanging around the area. A draw will mean that the Ginger Bulls will have a say in the title handed out today. As Oliminyara now tries to take a strike. Good reflexes there from Kalulu. But that was definitely some pressure by Olimi, the man who scored yesterday's goal against Bull FC. Coming back to lean against this Prosper Soccer Academy team that will play the rest of this game with a disadvantage of a man down, having conceded a red card that was given to Wandera Hakim. Cross sent inside. Reactions made in the box area, but not enough to guide that ball in the back of the net. Sebum Penja now trying to find a way of playing Prosper away from danger. Walusimbi. And, sending that ball to Ratib Gulanyago. Sekanjako. Again, it's Frank Lubega who gives possession away. He will definitely have to come back to recover. But, you could see the reactions there from Sebagala Ibra to ensure that Prosper do not have an easy ride through. Simwe John looks like his energy levels have gone down and just reduced now to ball watching as Oyuke Patrick gets onto that ball, tries to keep it in. Yes, he does. Referee says that ball has skipped outside, and it will be a throw in to Vipers Sports Club. Well, you can sense that the temperatures started to go up after that red card to Wandera. Appeals for a corner kick. And finally given their chance for Prosper Soccer Academy to lean against Vipers Sports Club, where you definitely have to make use of these incidences of a corner. Big chance, but I'm sure they will not be committing as many bodies forward, and the ball is sent inside, looking for red shots, but took a touch, and the referee says it will be another corner to Prosper Soccer Academy. And Prosper now, Oyuke Patrick to deliver that corner kick. Ball sent in the area, looking for the red shots, but this time round it took a knock off a red shot, and that means that Vipers have a chance to restart and re-strategize and rethink and re-evaluate as they try to compress all of that in one single picture. Olimi coming back to help. Handball there, properly read by the referee. Trying to look for Diarra Muzungu, giving possession away. Oyuke Patrick coming back to retrieve possession. Yes, he does. Asimwe John has been quite a live wire, and this time round maybe the Vipers having some kind of anti-venom or antidote against the flying winger, well, since Vipers are the ones who call themselves the Venoms, maybe it's Prosper who come here with an anti-venom or a Blackstone of sorts, just in case the Vipers sting. Well, they haven't yet stung, never mind the fact that they have superior numbers. I'm sure they will be hoping to make amends to that kind of situation. Kalulu Nassa has been rather very outstanding for this Prosper team ever since they played out this game here. And Vipers reacting well to ensure that they retain possession as they come flying forward. The man who hasn't been really lively today. Good ball there, good skip away. Asimwe back into his element. Oyuke Patrick. Now it's Sebun Penje. Still going, Sebun Penje. To Asimwe, that would have been good if it came off well, and still it has managed to, but that ball just goes for a goal kick, and changes continue to come on. It looks like Vipers will now introduce Joel Chiyonga in the place of Frank Sekanjako. Had to make two changes in this first half. That speaks to the desperation with which they are currently playing this game of football. Never mind the fact that they have a superior advantage of in regards to their numerical superiority on the pitch at the moment. They haven't really capitalized on that, and that's why they find themselves making those quick changes now to remedy the options going in front. Oyuke Patrick, ball sent in the path of Sebun Penje. Here they come again. They are capable of causing all the harm and havoc, and Sebun Penje takes a strike. but you definitely must admire his confidence and the skills with which he plays this game of football. But just look at how he skips away with ease, takes a strike, and you thought that Diarra was standing properly positioned there to make contact to that ball, and maybe by this time round we could be talking a different story. See the head of football in Uganda. Sonko now brought into the mix. Kalulu Nasa playing out from the back, one of the requirements of a modern goalkeeper, and it's always good to see these young guns taking it out on each other in regards to trying to explore all the options. The fans now starting to get a little animated. Maybe it's because of the chances being created on the different ends of the spectrum, as Vipers now come flying forward. Oliminyara, he will have to do better than that if he's going to skip away and get himself inside that area. Ball sent in, but player still down on the ground. Sebon Penje coming back to try and help out in regards to getting that ball from the back. Sebagala Ibra took a hit, and Kalulu Nasa just makes welcome to any of those loose balls coming his way. Well, you can see that Prosper are starting to find all the life. Been having life since they got that red card. It looks like that red card was just a catalyst in getting them awake. They've really looked like they charged batteries well. They are not afraid to ask the questions on the other end. You can see Asimwe John trying to explore options of turning this right-hand side into his boulevard. As he continues to bully the player who has been deployed on that end. Coach Sally Ronald trying to pass on a few tips to Sebon Penje on how he should be behaving. You can see how Habib Kinto is all sweating. He's definitely been made to work. Spared a few minutes to fly forward and improvise crosses inside. This could be a chance for Muzungu Diarra to power the pressure. And that ball hits the post again. Well, Prosper now not looking so lucky. You could see the pressure powered by the striker comes in and reads the movement of the goalkeeper, who thought himself that ball surely was going over the bar, but only to his surprise, it kissed the post, the crossbar, beg your pardon, and could have dropped anywhere. Sure, now Coach Malay Daniel is not going to be resting easy anytime from now. He's not going to be resting easy. And no one in those stands will be resting easy. Well, given the activity the boys are trying to put on this football pitch. Vipers. Now Musinguzi Fred trying to find Asimwe John, but it will be Walusimbi now to power Vipers forward, but not getting enough weight or proper weight onto that ball to set up Olimi. Say that Walamu was dancing with fire there. Now Vipers have a chance of piling the pressure, sending a ball in. No blue shirts alert, or no blue shirts present. Definitely will take another bite and take another bite. They will take as many bites as they can manage. With only now under 1 minute left, just a few seconds on the first 45. It looks like the referees prepare 2 minutes to add on to the action. Ball is still airborne, and I'm sure the two sides will be looking forward to containing that. The referee says it will be a free kick to Vipers, who are desperate to get to a break with something. Ball sent inside, headed away. Arafat Nkola can't keep that ball in. Can sense that bit of frustration on the man who's also been one of those who's been very active in regards to getting the goals and setting up his colleagues. Another ball there released with intention to get into the path of Diarra. It's now game on as Asimwe John tries to make his presence felt, especially in regards to these, or to this Vipers den. Asimwe, lovely ball in. Asimwe trying to find Diarra Muzungu, good cross in, but Asimwe, Diarra Muzungu undone there by natural constraints, his height not aiding him to get onto that ball, never mind the fact that he took a jump. Quite too heavy for Kintu Habib, but the concept was really good. Wanguzi Fred, Asimwe John into the path of Diarra Muzungu. The run is on. Diarra Muzungu now makes the run, but just ran away from the face of goal. And the referee, without wasting a second, says this game has to go to rest. But none of the teams has been able to find the others back of the net. And Prosper Soccer Academy nil, Vipers Sports Club junior team nil. Of course, Wandera Hakim has been sent off, but the player to whom he took that kick, to Messi Farouk, also goes off. And that means that these two teams now are level on nothing. But when we come back, we will be looking at what they will be doing in the second half.
And now they are on the senior national team. These are graduates of the junior league. Second half is about to start. Score update. Prosper Soccer Academy 0. Vipers FC Junior Team 0. Prosper Soccer Academy are down to 10 men following the earlier red card.
We are back for the second and final chapter of this piece of encounter as Vipers Sports Club junior team plays out here against Prosper Soccer Academy. And of course, we've already seen in the first half Prosper Soccer Academy suffer a dent as they go a man down, but they will be keeping their hopes alive. They've really played well towards the closure of the first 45 minutes, as of course they've created some decent chances, and Vipers too haven't really created as much, but they will be looking forward to pulling up their socks if they are to have a say in where this championship will be going. But just to remind you that it is now mathematics taking center stage as we go into the second half, and Prosper Soccer Academy get us underway. They definitely have a chance if they manage to get a win here with a goal margin of at least 2, and of course then they will have a chance of having a say in regards to how they finish here and maybe even win the championship. For Vipers, they definitely must win this fixture if they are to have a say on proceedings up top, and this is what they're now trying to do. But the second half giving them that chance. Asimwe Jonathan getting that ball back to the goalkeeper, as of course the Vipers are meant to chase. Sonko Hafidu sending that ball up front, looking for the red shots, and you can see that they're already standing about. Sebum Penje making that run, Prosper Soccer Academy knocking on that door, and the ball just goes across the face of goal. Well, in regards to electricity, it looks like Prosper have that in abundance. Not afraid to get bodies forward, and they definitely know that they are disadvantaged having a man down, and they will try to shoot on sight. Vipers still trying to improvise desperate measures of getting that ball to their strikers. Now Asimwe trying to release Diarra Mzungu. Diarra Mzungu making that run. Diarra Mzungu, but the goalkeeper puts gloves to that ball. Whoa, Prosper now tilting the scales against these Vipers, and they definitely have to do better than that, especially this man, if they are to have a say in this game to where it's exactly going. But that was a good save by Mugira Dennis. Surely now this man should be thinking about methods of getting that ball in that nylon. Vipers on the other end trying to return the favor as Arafat piles pressure on the other end, but the referee says it will be a goal kick. Sonko. Singuzi dispossessed. Oliminyara in the area. Walusimbi. Of course, you can see that bringing Kionga Joel back in the picture, though the referee says it will be ball to Prosper. Well, the options for Prosper are not many. They have to make do with the players currently on the pitch. 10 in counting, if you include the goalkeeper. At the moment it's 9. That means that Vipers Sports Club have an inferior advantage. Well, previously goalkeepers weren't included into the statistics of players playing outfield, but with the advent of modern football, keepers playing out from the back and also getting involved in proceedings on the pitch. Maybe that's why some of them are turning into playmakers as Prosper try to look for the right keys. Could see that coach Malay Daniel animated on the touchline. And Hafidu. Well, this is a chance where you have to improve your statistics in regards to goal difference. That is, if you're to have a say in where the trophy will be going. Already paraded, already displayed. Singuzi Fred. Lusimbi now getting into Arafat, will shoot from distance. Stephen Mugisha having a chance to restart. Prosper again. Goalkeeper surrounded, but not afraid of getting out of the crowd and picking a proper pass. Requirements to a modern goalkeeper these days. We're trying to make use of the width on the other flank. Patrick Oyuke tries to haggle for that ball, but Vipers look to be present, and referee allows play to continue. Owalamo puts a touch to that ball. Has to really be alert, but a good play there from Owalamo, team captain of this Prosper team. Seven Penje making that run as usual, but that ball took quite a heavy touch and it couldn't really keep in the confines of the flying forward. Well, 51 minutes so far played. You can see that these two teams showcased UK Patrick. His concept was not the best, and that ball will just slide outside for Vipers to take a goal kick, try to re-strategize, tries to rebuild and try to reconfigure how they can frustrate. Minyara ran like he had pulled a muscle. UK Patrick could be giving possession away and fouls a player in the process. The referee will definitely come close to intervene as Arafat Nkola, the man who's rather looked a shadow of himself in regards to how this championship has been going. Well, kudos to that man, Kalulu Nassa. He's also stepped up and put up an outstanding display so far. Sometimes goalkeepers also play a part, but knowing that Prosper Soccer Academy are a man down, Vipers trying to think of something sneaky here. Leonard Kasanya will continue the trickeries on the other end. Ball sent inside, but Walamo there to refuse Vipers from having their way, as Fred Musinguzi now tries to contemplate how he can get the forward players involved. Walamo to UK Patrick. Now this could be dangerous play for Prosper as Vipers send their swans in front. Well, can't hold on to that ball, Kionga. Well, that ball looked like it had stayed on the line. It's going to be a throw into Prosper. You You have there Sonko Hafidu. Into the path of Diarra, but not using the energies level or energies well to hold on to that ball. Owalamo miskicking that ball, could be playing Vipers or in Vipers' favor as they try to lean against, pulling the trigger, but the ball just going wide. You can see some of the options in the Vipers' den that will be called upon to bring some new ideas in regards to how, or in regards to where this game will be panning after this. Heavy touch there by Diarra, and Vipers say welcome to that ball. Good exchange, good to see them now back in their element. Kionga Joel into Ibra Sevagala. Now Leonard Kasanya trying to take the ball as Sebon Penje makes the run on the other side, but that man Ibra Sevagala standing strong in that midfield and making sure that the razor sharp Sebon Penje doesn't cut through that crowd. Oyuke Patrick takes a shot. Hakim Semoko into Kionga Joel, but giving the ball away to the Prosper players who have looked so prosperous even when they have been on the trail in regards to, well, they've rather been on the trail since the game started. None of the team has found the back of the net, but maybe you can talk about being a man down, inferior in numbers. Sonko Hafidu tries to fly on the wings. Simwe now dropping a little deeper. Sonko. Good ball there from Sonko Hafidu. Yes, he picks out his man, but Oyuke Patrick doesn't hold on to that ball in. Possession is given away again. You could see the Prosper manager or co-head coach, Ronald Sally, Kalulu. Good ball there, but will slide outside for a throw into Prosper. And that man Kalulu again still trying to show glimpses of a modern goalkeeper, trying to play out from the back and requirements being comfortable on the ball. Vipers ready. Mwanda Jahid, who is being warmed up on the bench to Simwe sends that ball up front, but it wasn't intended to reach anyone. In terms of color, that is the red color, but the fight will continue for those 50-50s. So Oyuke Patrick coming through, gets the ball well, and Sonko Hafidu tries to cannon it in the path of Diarra, but good energy levels there from the likes of Diarra and Oyuke Patrick. Good ball there from Sonko Hafidu. These passes have been rather pinpoint. Mohanguzi Fred. Now Sebon Penje brought in the picture, still stepping over that ball. And the referee says it will be a throw into Prosper Soccer Academy. I must say that their energy levels went up when they conceded, but Nguzi Fred attempting to improvise something from long distance, lacking some precision, but the concept there was really good. Took a little maybe too long to take the strike. time that he opted to pull that trigger, he had already lost the proper bearings. Pull there from Sebumpenje, making the run. Sebumpenje, one of those forwards who's razor sharp. And now Asimwe John comes in the mix. Prosper Soccer Academy knocking on that door. Oyuke Patrick involved. And they send men forward, trying to get the right keys to unlock this Vipers team. Teasing ball there in the path of Kalulu, but that was something from Vipers. That shows you what options they are choosing to improvise as Prosper now try to get that ball in that box area, hoping to capitalize from a fumble and go. One of the players down on the ground will take a look into his health. The team captain, Walusimbi, has really been outstanding throughout this tournament. It looks like the Vipers are contemplating a substitution, and we could be seeing that. Of course, with that exchange of the armband, it means that Walusimbi Abubakar has seen enough of the action here. The fans, cool and calm, they know that the current scoreline speaks volumes to where this championship will be going, as we are in the final minutes of this and didn't compose himself well this time round, Asimwe, and took a quick touch and should have really waited for his friends to come into play and help out in constructions in regards to how they go about such a ball. Good ball there to Diarra. Diarra now piling the pressure. Diarra still holding on to that ball. Still in possession, Diarra. And was quickly surrounded. Player goes to the ground. And signal for substitution being signaled there, and doesn't look so good on Kola Arafat, as Walusimbi there. Confirmation is withdrawn in favor of Mwanda Jahid. Let's look at that tough challenge on Leonard Kasanya. Actually, is the one who was the victim of that incident, and you can see the reaction of the young man shows that he's in very bad pain. And Hakim Semuko goes into the yellow side of the referee's book. Free kick taken. Blue Shirts will be hoping to get on the end of that ball, but Kalulu Nasser just makes welcome to that one, as the Prospers now try to think of ways of getting that ball up high the pitch. UK Patrick present. He's not really disappointed. UK Patrick is played like a senior player, knowing his experience, one of those who was involved in regards to their expedition of trying to qualify for the under-17 AFCON. Never mind the fact that things didn't go as planned, but that kind of experience really comes in handy, especially when you get into fixtures like this. You can see desperate moments there from the likes of Asimwe starting to set in. It's not been that kind of player who jumps onto the others, but Singuzi Fred doing enough to get that ball away from the crowd. That is the blue crowd. As Sebumpenje ever ready to receive that ball on the flank, still going. 2 shots in the area. And you can see Oyuke Patrick twisting and turning, goes to the ground. Referee says, get up on your feet and play this game of football. And Vipers piling the pressure, wanting to just taking a second look at how Oyuke Patrick was trying to twist and turn bodies in that box area. Still Oyuke Patrick now coming back to receive. He's been playing in between those spaces, playing the era now into play, but offside flag goes up. Patrick trying to make his presence known in that midfield. Kasanya Leonard now trying to open up options on the flanks, and Kigonya Joel trying to fly forward. Chiyonga Joel, beg your pardon, he's one of those players who's been rather quite a spark ever since he was introduced onto the action. Now Kasanya Leonard with a chance to throw that ball in the area. Joel. Chiyonga Joel will have to haggle for that ball with Simwe John, who doesn't let him get a second touch. You can sense the tensions now in regards to how they behave themselves. Vipers need a goal. They actually need 2 goals in this game. A win will definitely put them up top in clear-cut position. A draw will give them a chance, but won't be enough to aid them into coming close to that silverware that's being lined up. Sebumpenje down on the ground, and yellow card has been reached out for, but Sebumpenje trying to showboat here, and Ibra just stuck out his foot to deny such trickery from continuing here. But nonetheless, it's a chance to Prosper Soccer Academy to try and get that ball in the area, with hopes that one of the red shirts is there present to connect. And 2 shots standing over that ball, Oyuke Patrick and Hakim Semoko. I'm sure Mugira Davis will be having some adrenaline running through his body as Oyuke Patrick scans around and sends that ball in, and a header onto it. Not connected well. Still a red shirt standing around, and Oyuke Patrick hits that ball, but not enough contact as the Vipers now try to pile pressure on the other end. Throw in taken. Blue shirts desperate to get that ball rolling. Headed towards the goalkeeper. Easy pickings there for Kalulu. clock is ticking away. 20 minutes remaining on the clock now. Well, if there's something that these two teams have to do to get advantage, they have to think it through within these remaining 20 minutes. If there's just an increase of speed, that will help remedy such situations. They definitely have to do exactly that. Vipers cannon that ball in front. You can see that Arafat Nkola trying to put bodies around and still going, still holding onto that ball, Arafat. And it will be a throw-in to Vipers. They've set standards so high that you can see that in their faces as they try to, or they are here for a win. And a win is all they want to go up top of the table and leapfrog Bull Football Club junior team. But they definitely have to work for it. And for Prosper Soccer Academy, they definitely also need a win to have their say as Diarra is played in. But very tight angle, and wasn't really sure that any of the red shirts was present in the area. You could see with that ball delivered, he still had thoughts of Sebum Penje, who had been hibernating or who has been standing over the other edge. The player on the ground, and the referee will definitely come to take a look. Discussions continue with the Bull players. They will be keeping their fingers crossed. They know that if it ends like this, it will be them defending the title or the championship, but player getting himself injured. Not getting injured, not getting himself injured. No one wants to get himself injured, really. And you can see that the young man will continue to get treatment off the pitch. Vipers still asking the questions, wanting to capitalize on that superior numerical advantage. You could see the frustrations on Kasanya Leonard's face, urging his players or his colleagues to get involved. Ibra Sevagala sends that ball in, but cleared away by Musinguzi Fred. Prosper regaining possession, trying to play it into the path of Diarra. And the clock is ticking away. Desperate moments require desperate measures. And Oyuke Patrick backtracking to regain possession. It's been quite a display for the Prosper team, having played out so many minutes with the man down. How they've managed that, they will definitely have to have a drink. Soft drink, I mean. And the Vipers fans not finding that voice with which they are used to. Sebum Penje, Razor Sharp sends that ball in. It never came off well, but Oyuke Patrick was present to get a touch. And sending that ball straight away to the goalkeeper, who in turn Tries to play it in front, looking for Nyara Olimi. Singuzi into Asimwe John. Energy levels starting to go down, and that's why frustrations are also starting to set in. Sebagala sends that ball in. Well, you can see that Stephen Mugisha urging the goalkeeper to play with a bit of calm. Singuzi Fred. Singuzi and Asimwe communicating well, but looks like the energy levels of Asimwe have gone down a little, and hasn't been as razor sharp, and you can understand they've had to double up their energies. Player down on the ground. The fans are quiet. And well, the player now getting some treatment in regards to his health. As Prosper Soccer Academy have looked so impressive, having played with a man down for quite a while. Held on properly to that ball. And defended well. Singuzi. Blind pass from Singuzi, and Vipers could have a chance now of piling the pressure on the other end, but good energies from Asimwe. The referee urges the player to get up on his feet. UK Patrick. His intention was quickly intercepted and frustrated there by the blue shirts. Good ball there, Kalulu. Very confident play, especially from a goalkeeper, knowing how he is hounded by these blue shirts. And Diarra trying to come in the picture, but well, you could see that now as injuries and energy levels as they continue to dwindle. Diarra. And Jahid caught there, and the referee surely will give a free kick to Vipers. See how Jahid was trying to make use of his fresh battery to try and skip away, and could be that option that maybe Vipers use as they fire themselves forward. But the referee urging the player to continue his recovery on the sideline. That is Ratib Gulanyago. Leonard dispossessed as throw-in will be taken quickly, knowing that time is not the best of friends they have. And you could see now Asimwe trying to play in Sebumpenje and call, but quick reaction there from the defender. UK Patrick is 2 against 1 and can't win that battle. That's why the referee has come to his aid as he was pulled down to the ground. Malay Daniel, the head coach of this Vipers junior team, coming through, and appeals for handball there, falling on deaf ears as the referee urges play to continue. I'm just wondering what the young man was trying to do, but look at that. He's very lucky he wasn't standing just in front of his goal, otherwise sometimes that could become problematic to deal with, especially if it falls between 2 players. UK Patrick takes a shot, but didn't put enough power, and maybe they didn't think it too well. Well, it's the numerical advantage of Vipers that perhaps maybe now can help them in their pursuit of that all-important goal that could be the difference in this game, as they're now remaining with only 8 minutes on the clock. And really you can see that it looks like that red card to Prosper Soccer Academy earlier on was a catalyst in how they've been able to play here. They were very unlucky when they played against Bull Sports Club, Bull Football Club. Leonard Kasanya looking for Arafat Nkola, who gets onto that ball. Could this be the time when Vipers get the right keys to unlock? Still Nkola trying to penetrate. UK Patrick. UK Patrick still running in front. And now Sonko comes in the mix. Simwe into Sonko, and here they come knocking on that door. Can see the coach, well, a little animated, but sometimes when you're playing with a man down, ideas do not come as much. And Prosper Soccer Academy have a corner now. That concept not going as planned, and thereby forfeiting a chance for something special. Simwe. Lovely ball into the path of Sebun Penje. Razor sharp, takes a shot, but it just goes wide. Mwanguzi Fred could have played himself in danger there, as Vipers desperate to get that ball into that net. Kasanya Leonard, it's been one of those who was introduced as a substitute, and he's really tried to lean against this Prosper team. Now UK Patrick could have a chance here, but didn't really keep the ball well, as Diarra Muzungu. Well, you see quick reactions being made by the men in blue. Simwe almost giving possession away, but Sonko coming to his aid as Prosper now try to construct and reconstruct. And Leonard Kasanya flying forward. Leonard Good ball into the new man, Monda Jahid. As Vipers desperate to get that ball rolling, keep coming forward. Leonard Kasanya still exploring and circumventing that area, but that will be easy pickings for Kalulu Nasa, who's been so outstanding today. Player on the ground. I'm sure the referee will come close and take a look. It's Asimwe John. As we are now into the last 5 minutes of and the celebrations from the Viper or the Bull FC contingent. I'm not sure they will, or they should start celebrations as yet, because this game of football does sometimes cause upsets. Sometimes you think it is going a different way and it ends up in a different way. It looks like Prosper are contemplating a change. And Movan Wasike looks to be the man who will come and replace Simwe John. Ball sent away from danger. It's time to make those clearances away from your area. As Vipers now, knowing that they are left with only 3 minutes on the clock, especially in regard to normal time. You can't bank on the referees' additions or addendums. Coach Malay Daniel will want to make proper use of injury time, and good energies there from Asimwe, who comes back on the pitch again to try and help out in the midfield proceedings as Vipers try to make use of Arafa's skillful play to get that ball in their stead. Referee says it will be a free kick to Prosper Soccer Academy. They will continue to look with this game very much opened. No one knows exactly to where the scales will be tilted, but I'm sure that will put a smile on the Bull FC junior team's faces, knowing that a draw here will help them to lift the silverware, even win the championship, that is. UK Patrick. Ball in the path of Asimwe. He has help on the far side as Diara Mzungu makes the run for it. Maybe chose a much harder option. Asimwe John should have really played it out to Sonko. And Vipers surely not deploying heavily up front. That shows that Prosper Soccer Academy have really played this game to the fullest. You can see that even with that numerical advantage, Vipers can't commit as many bodies in that final third. Player on the ground, clock ticking away as we approach the last minute of normal time. Prosper Soccer Academy nil, Bull FC Vipers Sports Club nil. Bull FC just waiting from the sidelines. this result will mean that they will lift that trophy and of course defend it, knowing that they won the previous edition. And so if there is anything that Vipers and Prosper can do, they just have now 3 minutes that have been added by the referee. And if you've watched football for quite some time, you definitely know that 3 minutes means a lot in the game of football. It can change things. 3 minutes can change so much in a game of football, so that means that time is money, and time is of the essence. Never mind the fact that the two do not have much of that, especially Vipers, who have been leading the log for quite some time. And here they come trying to pressurize these Prosper defenders to make a mistake, and failing to do that in the process. So UK Patrick is hounded off the ball. The referee says it will be a free kick to Prosper. Simwe John quickly played into, takes a shot. Simwe John, but I'm sure that that man in goal today, Mugera Dennis, has also been very outstanding. Ibrahim Bagala, UK Patrick coming in the mix of things as Vipers now desperate to get that ball in that goal area, failing in that endeavor. Vipers running riot now, trying to get men forward. I'm not sure whether that helps the cause, but that ball goes to advantage. Changes being made by Prosper Soccer Academy, and 3 of them. But if these 3 have something they definitely want to do, they have to make sure that they make use of these remaining seconds as the clock ticks away. Prosper Soccer Academy 0, Vipers Sports Club Junior Team 0. Bull FC wait from the sidelines. This result means that Bull FC will definitely be celebrating having defended this championship. And we are now left with only 30 seconds on additional time, and Vipers will look for a chance to cause havoc on the other end. Yara Muzungu played into, but he was offside and didn't really connect well with that ball. You could see that Coach Kabali Daniel will be keeping fingers crossed, and Vipers will not be shy of sending those cannons changes. You could see Walamo withdrawn, Sebumpenje withdrawn, Movan Wasike introduced, Ntagokira introduced. As we are past the additional minutes, Vipers can definitely make use of these remaining seconds before the referee calls the ball back in the center, and Yara Muzungu making the run. This could be the last kick of this action. And Bull FC just jump into celebrations. They know that this result will aid in their endeavors of retaining this championship. And that's why it is the people on the sideline celebrating. Bull FC defending their title, or this title, the FUFA Juniors League Championship. The finals 2022-2023 edition goes to Bull Football Club Junior Team. They did the work earlier on, beating Friends of Soccer 4-0. And as it stands here, full-time, Prosper Soccer Academy 0 and Vipers Sports Club Junior Team 0. Let's go to Chigozi Abdul Salam to give us a summary of what has happened. And when we come back, it will be the trophy moment.
And the winner of the FUFA Senior League is Bulun FC Junior Team. And the final table standings are Bulun FC Junior Team with 11 points, Bypass FC Junior Team with 11 points. The goal difference is Bulun FC has 9 goals and Bypass FC 8 goals. The match played from Soka Academy, from Central Soka and Mara Sports Academy in the 5th place.
Hello. Mic check. Hello, mic check 1 2. Hello, mic check 1 2. Don't put it up. Hello. Hello. Nyanzi, mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. Hello. Hello. Mpitamu